My name is Alan Bracken, and I'm excited to be able to continue our theme, the wow factor. Our last discussion, we have a working definition of the wow factor, and it is this: a memorable experience that leaves others talking about us in an extremely positive way. That will give us a competitive advantage. If we have our people and our customers and clients leaving our organizations talking about us in an extremely positive way, that's going to get us repeat business and going to spread word of mouth, which is the best advertisement. We unpacked a little bit about the wow factor, and then we introduced the topic of excellence. I want to continue to talk about excellence. Excellence being defined as above average. The challenge is to define average. That's going to vary in the different areas of your life. But I want to encourage you to figure out what the majority is. What do the majority of the people do around you? Whatever that is, that's average. What do the majority of the people in your industry do? Whatever that is, that's average. And going above and beyond that is excellence. So in that regard, how can we be excellent in our lives? Because that's going to help us bring the wow factor. I really want to focus in on excellence in our vocabulary. Now let me define. Our vocabulary, when I say that, I mean our talk, our self-talk. How do we talk about ourselves? And then how do we talk about others? There's a recent study that shows only 20% of our self-talk is positive. Now that means 80% is negative. That's not good. That's not going to deliver that memorable experience that leaves people talking about us in an extremely positive way. Because let me tell you something. Here's what I know. The way we value ourselves is going to largely impact the way we value other people. If I see myself as inadequate, below average, and I talk to myself and about myself in that way, then that's the way that I'm going to view others. And I want you to know, that's a self-image thing. And I have to, not in a prideful, arrogant way, but I have to speak of myself in a way that values me. I have to absolutely be more positive in my self-talk if I want to be more positive in my conversations and in my vocabulary with others. If we want uncommon results in our lives, we have to be willing to do uncommon things. And in the area of our vocabulary, I want to challenge us to really do uncommon things. Don't talk like the majority of people talk. Again, that's average. I want to push us above that. And that starts with our self-talk, our self-image. Really looking in the mirror and asking, how do you really feel about yourself? Let me ask you this question. How positive is your self-talk? What I know is this. We're not going to be able to value others beyond how we value ourselves. And this is an important question for us to reflect on and really get to the bottom of. Because we have to be positive about ourselves so that we can be positive about others. If we want to bring that wow factor. If we want to have people talking about us in an extremely positive way, that all starts with us. How we view ourselves, our self-image. And then moving that vocabulary to others. And as we do that, we're going to positively impact the people around us. So here's the challenge question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how positive is our vocabulary?